Hey there guys, I'm Kyle with the A Better View channel on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about the Action Xtras backpack, which will fit and protect your DJI Phantom 1, 2, or 3, as well as tons of accessories. So let's get right into it. This is a review. Okay guys, like I said, I'm going to be talking to you about the Action Xtras backpack for the DJI Phantom series, meaning it can fit your DJI Phantom 1, 2, or even the new 3, both the professional and advanced models, which is pretty cool, saying if you do have multiple models, it'll be able to accommodate any of them. So we figured the best way to test out if it'll really protect your gear is put it in a real-world scenario, so that's exactly what we did. We took this backpack with us for 8 days in Hawaii to see if it would really protect your gear as well as they say it did. And so we decided to give you some pros and cons as well as tell you what you can fit inside the backpack. So as you can see on the outside, you have a few zipper compartments, and we'll get to that later. You have nice cushioned back as well as straps. You have your standard backpacking clips right here, one for the front and one for your waist. So it is like a backpacking backpack if you're familiar with that. On the outside, you have things on both sides to clip carabiners on, as well as on the front right here. In addition, you have these straps on the top where you could put a tripod or something like that and strap it in, as well as on the bottom you could put a sleeping bag or sleeping pad if you were going on a camping trip. That's pretty much the outside. And then there's lots of clips everywhere to tighten it down. A lot of these I think are kind of unnecessary, but if you are on a backpacking trip, they could be considered useful. So now I'm gonna go over what we have in the backpack. So I do like the design of the backpack overall, but because it's meant for either the Phantom 1 or Phantom 2, if you have a Phantom 1, there'll be a lot of wasted slots for Phantom 2 accessories, and vice versa for the Phantom 1 if you have a Phantom 2. So now I'll go over what we have in the bag. 2 Phantom 1 chargers, propellers. We have plenty of propellers. Then we have the Phantom itself with our FPV all ready to go, and the gimbal. Also have an antenna over here and one here. FPV monitor. This is our Black Pearl. We have our Phantom 1 transmitter right here. Extra battery. That's one of quite a few. Then we have a few more spare random cords. Your standard plug for the chargers. Charger there. Charger. So as you can see already, is we pretty much have, not pretty much, we do have everything we need completely to go with our Phantom, FPV, gimbal, GoPro, all your camera stuff, everything you need all in this one case. And then we have one more charger, so that's 3 Phantom 1 chargers in total. So if you're not using a Phantom 1, you'll have a lot of extra space. And then we have 8 batteries in total to fit in there. So in the outer slots, I was still able to fit my laptop, my tablet, my chargers for both of those, right there for my tablet and my laptop. As well as there's still a lot of extra space, an internal slot right there. And then in addition to all that, I still have space in this small front for my wallet, my cell phone, and things like that. So you're not just restricted to the quadcopter stuff, you're able to fit everything you need for a trip and be ready on the go. It's a comfortable backpack overall, and it's worked out really well here in Hawaii. So all in all, the backpack held up extremely well through our entire trip in Hawaii. Even if we were doing something like hiking where the backpack itself was banging around or, hitting up against rocks, I never felt like the gear inside of it was in any danger at all. So that's my biggest pro, is that it does its job. It protects the gear. In addition, I think it does it in style to some extent. It's one of the best looking backpacks for the Phantom series on the market, in my opinion at least. The orange looks really nice on the inside, and the exterior doesn't look that odd, where a lot of these backpacks look like there's something weird inside of it. It does look like a normal backpack. Another nice thing about it is that you're able to hold gear other than just your quadcopter things, so you can use it as a personal item on the plane. We were actually able to bring our DJI Inspire as our carry-on, and then this as our personal item, which is quite large, but we were still able to do it for multiple flights. So you are able to use this as a backpack. The last pro I would definitely note is that it is super comfortable to wear. It has super nice padding on the back here, and you get great back support, as well as it does have that waist strap, so you're able to really get some support, and even if it's you have something heavy in the outer slots here, it'll still work out well and it doesn't feel heavy. Wait, so there's only really 2 cons to note, things I didn't like, and one of those is the fact that around the edges here on the small portions of the backpack, you can see it begins to bend in, especially where these straps are. If you're tightening them tight, which you don't need to because the only job of them is to keep this stuff in. But if you are doing that, it'll really bend in and start to distort the foam insert, which isn't good. The last one, as I've mentioned earlier, is that this does accommodate the Phantom 1, 2, and 3, which is a good thing, but it also brings one of my other cons, and that's the fact that you're gonna have wasted space in here. So if you have a Phantom 1, you're gonna have these 3 slots here for Phantom 2 batteries and the slot for the Phantom 2 charger that you're not gonna use. Whereas if you're using a Phantom 2, you'll have these slots for the Phantom 1 batteries and the Phantom 1 charger that you won't use. So you will have some wasted space. For us, since we have so much gear, we were able to still use those slots for other things, and it worked out. But for a lot of people, this case could be a little bit smaller if it was built for specifically the Phantom 1, 2, or 3. But for us who have multiple Phantoms, this is extremely nice because we're able to use one backpack for our Phantom 1, Phantom 2, and Phantom 3. So all in all, I really enjoyed this case, and we'd like to thank Action Xtras for sending it to us to check out. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. We'll have the links to buy this backpack in the description below. If you have any questions at all about this backpack or anything in the multi-rotor hobby, please leave them in the comments below. Please subscribe if you want to see more weekly videos from us. And once again, thanks for watching, and we'll leave you with this.